Hi guys, so today I'm gonna make a review about waited so much to read this book. For about 3 years I've been wanting to read this book. Actually, to be honest, I've been wanting to read this book since I watched the movie, and it is A Walk to Remember by Nicholas Sparks. I'll have the cover here for you guys. Since I watched that movie, I even perform the scene. If you haven't seen the movie, at least please do not watch this, because I'm pretty sure I cannot say anything. This is not going to be spoiler free, so do not watch if you haven't seen at least the movie. At least the movie. At least the movie. Do not watch. Bye. Bye bye. See you later. Bye. Okay, so how I was saying, it's A Walk to Remember by Nicholas Sparks. We have this story because first I saw the movie, right? So I was like expecting so much into it. We have this story and how they portrayed it and the plot and how they explain it in that movie, right? I truly love both, like the movie and the book. Like, I love how they explained it two different ways. Like, okay, in this one, in the movie, he's made London is shown like a bad guy, right? And then Jamie, she's like this kind of person that she's trying to save him and has her miracle. But in the book, it doesn't show that. Like, first of all, in the book, it doesn't say he's a good kid, but he doesn't say like he doesn't get in trouble or like panic or to like go with her certain things. No, he's just actually with her in the class, even in the theater class, drama class, sorry. And she's the one that goes to him to ask him to play in that play. It's not like he's really like forced to it, picked by the director. No, it's by the teacher, sorry. No, it's her going and picking him up and picking him like to do that. And he goes to, in the book, he goes and asks her out to homecoming. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? It was so cool and so nice. And although the way that he and why he asked her to go is it's a bit mean and selfish, still he went and asked her out, and like from there things they change. Like, he sees her in a different point of view. And then when they stop seeing each other, because he walks her home a lot of days until he starts to miss her, so he realizes he loves her. So it's different how he tells her he loves her, how she tells him not to, for him not to fall in love with her, and so many things. It's not even one time that she will say that she will not talk to him. It's just like they break apart for a little bit, like they don't hang out as often. It's just like that. It's so different in the book than the movie, and I like it. Like, in the book, he doesn't get in fights with his friends. He gets pissed off because he gets picked on by his friends, like bullied, made fun of him because he goes out with her so often, and because he does so many things for her, and because all of these things. So that's the only thing that he's at some point gonna explode on her. I'm not gonna say where, and where they have a small argument. Well, a bigger argument. Anyway, not actually an argument, it's just him yelling at her. Anyway, that's the only time. But beside that, he doesn't fight with his friends. Not even once. It's not like, you're not gonna see any fights in the cafeteria or anything like that. What I like in the movie is they change the ending. Like, they do go out and get married. They do all of these things. First of all, they change her age in the movie. In the book, she dies at 17. In the movie, she dies at 18. They change the fact that they try to show she's ill, but in the actual book, she's very, very ill. Like, she's almost gonna die. Like, it doesn't say much towards the end. It's like just 1, 2, or 3 chapters. Like, they get married. And I kind of don't like exactly, like, I like the ending for the movie, because it's like he goes and he says at the end, like, you know, that where, like, our love is like the wind. I can't see it, but I feel it. And it's like, it's amazing. It's just like amazing. I like that how and it just ends like that, right? And this one, it's different. I don't know. I didn't. It's like 40 years later, and it's like he's saying he still loves her and he still wears the wedding ring and all of that, and pretty much it just ends like that. And I was like, well, I don't know. I like more the ending in the movie. It's different. I like it, and well, the book, it was fast reading. Like, I like the writing. Like, it's the first book that I've read by Nicholas Sparks. I've been wanting to, because I've seen so many movies by him, and my best friend told me that he's a very good writer, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pick it up. And the first one that I wanted to, I'm like gonna start with this one, with The Walk to Remember, because it's one of my favorite movies. And I'm like, wow, it's just amazing, and especially how you expect to be just a little bit like the movie, right? Well, this one, it was, and you didn't expect to like the movie still after. I actually like both of them, and a lot. I like how the stories, in both of them, they told differently, and how London he looks in the book, and how London looks in the movie. Like, he's like, it's wow. It's literally, this book, it was like reading it and reading it, and I was like, wow, I truly, truly loved it. Of course, I loved the book. I would have loved it anyway. But after reading that book, the next day, because I finished it at 1 a.m., the next day, when I came home, I actually watched the movie again. I couldn't stay without watching the movie. I'm like, I have to watch it. I was crying, of course, at the time where all these things. It's like, even like, the part where he tells her that he has leukemia. In the movie, this one I even performed, in the movie, he's like, they walking, like, just, whatever, they went out, and she just says one thing, and I love where she ends, because she's like, doctor told me to go on with my life as best as I could, and I didn't want anyone to act weird around me, and he's like, not even me? London is like, not even me? And then Jamie's like, especially you. And then I don't remember exactly what, I think it's the one phrase between these two, I don't remember, and she's like, I do not need a reason to be angry with God, and she runs. That's in the movie, right? But in the book, it's so different. In the book, he's not upset. They don't stay away from each other. They actually get more close. In the book, they hugging each other, and she tells him, and she's crying, he's crying. They're like, of course, in the movie they're crying too. But it's like, oh my God! And then he keeps on seeing her. No, in the movie, he keeps putting flowers and flowers, and they don't see each other for a long time. I like it that in the book they're more close to each other. They're more like prone to watch each other and stay together, and like, what I didn't like is that he pushed a little bit too long the wedding. He should have let her get married with him when she felt a little bit better, so she actually will enjoy everything. I don't mean that part, guys. I didn't mean by that part. I meant like enjoy the actual wedding in the true way, because it was very hard for her. In the book, he explains how hard it was for her to walk, and she had to like, from the door of the entrance in the church until where you're supposed to get to the altar, or however you say that, she was holding on to her father, but at some point she almost fell because she couldn't walk anymore. That's how weak she was. But when she get there to she had to sit down on her wheelchair. Everyone, it was very nice, the part, because everyone was kneeling so they can talk to each other and do the vows and everything. But still, I think she was way too weak. She didn't really live, in my opinion. It was better in the movie because she looked that she could have lived her summer, like exactly how Landon says in the movie. He's like, we had only the summer, I had her forever, but we left a love that lots of people don't find it in a lifetime. So I truly like that, because I think after the wedding, she just, my opinion, it doesn't say, I just visualize it that she just goes home because she's very sick. She has to, all the time she will be like sleeping so much. She wouldn't be enjoying themselves too much, like their like company, and talks and read the Bible and all this. They couldn't do that anymore. So I think they should have like did it earlier so they can actually enjoy these things. And I don't know, make some of our bucket list, like, finish it. I don't know. I truly enjoy it, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna read more books by Nicholas Sparks. You guys let me know if you read the book or if you saw the movie. Comment below what you thought, and what other books have you read by him. Maybe you guys can give me any recommendations and I'll read. Yep. Bye.